Hi, we're here with Karen Sussman of Green Village Initiative. Thanks so much for coming and talking with us today.
It's my pleasure.
So tell us a little bit about Green Village Initiative. When did it first start?
Oh, it's a grassroots organization. It started, I wasn't even involved in the initial when it started, but it started probably 3 or 4 years ago with the Bag Ban in Westport, a local group of people, Dan Levinson, who's the chairman, and a few other people that were interested in banning the bag in Westport, and it started a kind of grassroots organization, and from there it took off, and they decided that if they could bring all these interested, dedicated, committed people together to successfully accomplish what they did with the bag ban, then they could make a model of other sustainable projects and keep it going forward.
Now, originally it started in Westport.
Yes.
But it's branched out. So
Yes.
Green Village Initiative, is that something that anyone in any town can be a part of?
Yes, we now have Westport, we have Ridgefield, I think we have a school garden in every school in Ridgefield. We're branching into Weston. We have a new branch in Weston now. They're trying to start a farm in Weston. And of course, Bridgeport, Fairfield. We've been trying to start an organization in Fairfield and Bridgeport.
Now, how many people altogether volunteer for Green Village?
There's probably 25 people on our board, and we probably have, 100 volunteers that come in and out, and we've partnered with several other different organizations, B3 Builders and Groundwork Bridgeport and Bridgeport. So we have an ebb and flow of volunteers, but quite a few dedicated people.
And from what I can see, you've really mastered the art of the community garden and the school gardens.
Well, mostly we're focusing on the school gardens in Bridgeport. We've committed to build a school garden in every school in Bridgeport, and so far we've built 9, and we're hoping to continue that effort. And now we have a bigger project, what we're calling a production garden on a 2-acre site at Reservoir Avenue.
Now, going back to the school gardens, who actually builds those gardens?
Well, that's been an amazing partnership with several different groups. GVI organizes and funds them, and we've partnered with a group called B3 Builders, run by Craig Skinner. It's a group of kids do community service. They need service projects, so they've been coming and building them, and then of course they're supervised with people from GVI, and we have partners in Bridgeport Lumber and Sal Gilberti helps us out from Gilberti's Herb Farm. He's on our group, on our board, and just a dedicated group of people from GVI show up. But we wouldn't be able to do it without B3 Builders and the school community. We have that's part of our commitment from the schools, and usually we have amazing turnouts from the school community, the administration, the parents, the kids. Mayor Finch has come to almost every one of our builds with his kids, so it's really been an amazing turnout from the community.
It sounds wonderful. And all this great food that comes from these gardens, where does that food go to?
Well, that's also a work in progress. This is sort of a new initiative for us, so it's in our first year. So this year, over the summer, when we had our highest production, we had the Groundwork Bridgeport interns and also a group of interns from GVI run by Monique Bosch. And so it went mostly to the school communities, the schools that had summer programs, harvested and distributed the food to the local families in the school. And also when they had an overabundance of produce, which they found in some of the schools, they brought them to local food pantries and food banks. So it stays always within the community.
So it's very local. So you're really part of that
Yeah.
local infrastructure that we're all trying to build.
Yes.
You mentioned a production farm. That
Well,
sounds like a very big
garden,
project.
Yeah, we're in the planning stages. We have a lease. It was been approved by the city council.
That's in Bridgeport?
In Bridgeport on Reservoir and Yarmouth Avenue. It's almost a 2-acre site, and we're in the planning stages now. We're just ready to sign the lease with the city. We're really, really excited about it. And where Sal Gilberti and Monique Bosch have pretty much laid out the plan. We have someone that's going to excavate the site. We have an architect on board who's going to build us a building. We even have a toilet and a sink.
Wow.
It's all planned. It's going to be raised beds, and we're hoping to get in and build the first quadrant of raised beds before the winter sets in. And we're also going to use it as a hub for our school projects. We're hoping to put a greenhouse in that's going to start the seeds for all the school projects, and we're also going to use we're hiring farmers to, we think we have 2 local kids, recent graduates from UConn on board, and we're hoping that they're going to help maintain and coordinate the school building projects and keep the gardens maintained.
Well, GVI really is just instrumental in building this new green infrastructure that we all want. I really want to thank you so much for coming here today and talking and sharing the vision of GVI.
Again, if it wasn't for people like you, Daphne, we wouldn't, have the community and the outreach that we do. So
Well, it's a group effort.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks, Daphne.